You want to hear something really stupid?
What's that?
Quantum of Solace is higher rated than this on Rotten Tomatoes.
Bullshit!
Spectre! Alright, so Spectre is, I believe, it's the 24th Bond film, right?
You said Bond 24.
I thought it was the 25th for some reason. And again, stars Daniel Craig as James Bond, as he starts off in the Day of the Dead Festival in Mexico, trying to do a job, and then he gets sucked into another person that claims to be from his past, and there's this whole cat and mouse game going on, with another subplot going on in MI6.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, so let's get into Spectre. You couldn't tell, Alex is a Bond fan. We're both massive Bond fans.
I want a shirt.
We're really looking forward to this one.
Seen every single one.
We've seen every single one, including the massive disappointment that is Quantum of Solace. By the way, guys, I will say this right now, this is miles better than Quantum of Solace. Miles better. It's better automatically story-wise and editing-wise.
In my opinion, it's his third best.
Oh, I can agree with that completely. I know you loved it.
Well, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Very glad
I did enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as you did, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it.
You still enjoyed it.
Daniel Craig is still an amazing Bond. He doesn't quite come close to the excellence that Sean Connery does, but for me, he is pretty close to it.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty darn close.
For me, it's Sean Connery, Timothy Dalton, and Daniel Craig are the best Bonds we've ever had out. The action scenes, particularly the Day of the Dead scene.
Oh yeah,
it was
that
awesome.
Chase scene in the beginning.
Oh yeah, and the opening tracking shot. That opening shot just falling through as things.
Huh, that's like Birdman.
One of the top 3 reasons I was so psyched because one of my favorite actors working today, Christoph Waltz, was a villain in this movie.
He was a perfect villain.
Oh my god. I mean, the moment I heard him being a villain, I was sold right off the bat. Because that guy, perfect for Bond. Seriously, the Jew Hunter against James Bond.
Perfect.
Now,
match made in heaven.
He was
Hollywood heaven.
He killed every scene. He stole every scene from Daniel Craig. Like every time he was on the screen, Martin was pounding pretty fast.
Oh, absolutely.
David Bautista, your boy was in there.
Great henchman.
He was one formidable son of a gun, that's for sure. He kind of reminded me of, I'm gonna take your thing, he was kind of like Jaws, kind of meets Odd Job in a sense.
But he's still not as good as either of them.
Oh hell no. There was one incredible fight sequence that took place on a train.
What is it with James Bond and trains?
I don't know.
They're always James Bond fight scenes and trains.
GoldenEye. GoldenEye in particular, yeah.
From Russia with Love. Spy Who Loved Me.
Yes, the action set pieces in this movie are incredible to watch.
Absolutely.
They're incredible. They're well done shot. Now, that's the thing I have to say in my cons part for me, because, you know, it goes back to the amazing, like, oh my god, action from, like, the original, like, dare I say, Roger Moore era, or should I say the Pierce Brosnan era. I think it's a nice little bit divide between the two of them. And the score by Thomas Newman was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah. Like you said, Christoph Waltz did an amazing job. Was this by the same guy who directed Skyfall?
Yes, Sam Mendes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I like that aspect about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that same guy came back. He was skeptical of coming back, but he's like, you know what? I'll come back for one more. I'll come back.
He should come back for a third time. Third time's the charm.
No, he said he's done with he said he was done with the Bond.
Oh really?
Well, yeah, he's done.
But overall, it was, and the score, like he said, was great.
Yes. One of my biggest faults of this, you know, like, they set up Spectre from the trailers to be such a psychological battle between Bond and Christoph Waltz's character. It had the potential to be better than my favorite Bond film, Casino Royale. That was not the case for me. And while honestly it wasn't the case, there was a subplot involving a guy named C, who I cannot remember the guy's name. I'll put the name right here. But he plays Moriarty in the Sherlock Holmes BBC series, which, guys, if you haven't seen that series, it's an amazing series. Check it out. There's a subplot involving Ham and MI6, which I felt...
and Moneypenny and all that stuff.
Yeah, which I felt was not necessary. I mean, I feel like if you cut that out and put more between Bond and Waltz's character, it would have been an incredible movie. I just feel like they just put it there to honestly kind of make it a longer movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
The Bond theme. The Bond
song?
Theme. Yeah, the Bond song, yes.
Writing on the Wall?
Yeah,
Sam Smith?
Yeah, that's the thing I have to get into, alright. Now, I had not listened to the song prior to the movie, although someone made the smart move of playing the music video before the movie.
Screening.
What? Whose idea was that?
Whose genius idea was
Seriously,
that?
it ruined the song for... Well, it didn't really
ruin the song, and it basically ruined a part of the movie because we showed what was going to be on the movie.
It only showed a few shots, nothing spoilerific.
But still,
I don't know what it was. I mean, it's a good song, but I didn't feel like it fit a Bond film.
No, I thought it did.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just the orchestra and the lyrics with it.
I don't know.
I thought it fit.
I wasn't a big fan of the song. I mean, it's a good song. I respect Sam Smith. He's a good singer, obviously.
Damn good singer.
Yeah, but I just don't know. I just didn't feel like that fit with Bond in general. I don't know why. That's just me though. Even though I loved Christoph Waltz, I felt like he wasn't in it enough. And one of my other faults, I know it seems like I'm bitching about this movie totally, but don't get me wrong, I really liked this movie. I really did. I felt like for me that this movie, I felt like it tried to go back into more of the classic Bonds and going into the grittier Bond that Casino Royale established. While Skyfall had that perfect balance between gritty and the classic homages. This one stepped more towards the classic Bond stuff.
I didn't see that at all.
I'm not a big fan of the Roger Moore entries, guys. I maybe like 2 or 3 of the Roger Moore films, but I mean, I don't know, it just felt like they tried to go into Roger Moore territory, which I was really afraid of.
No, they didn't.
Overall, but for me, I had a lot of hype going into this one, mainly because of Christoph Waltz being the villain.
And Daniel Craig.
And Daniel Craig,
and of course. Sam Mendes coming back.
Yeah, and Sam Mendes and everything. But I was a bit disappointed, but I still really enjoyed this movie. And guys, this is so much better than Quantum of Solace. It's miles better. I'm going to give Spectre a 3.5 out of 5. I still enjoyed it nonetheless. But you know, I'm glad I saw it still.
I really enjoyed this film.
Of course.
Well,
we both did.
We both did.
Yeah, we both did.
But I more than you a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I agree with everything you said, and then some. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, so wow, so 4.5. Okay, 4.5. Okay. Alright, guys. So that was Alexander's review of Spectre. Comment out.
What's your favorite James Bond movie?
If you liked what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe to see more content from me. I'm trying to get 2,500 subscribers by Christmas time. So guys, please share the living shit out of this video, please. Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys next time.